Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. And yes, we've all got a fever of 103 in downtown Paphos, because there's no doubt about it that the summer has arrived. The temperatures are ramping up. Just let me quickly look at the gauge. What does it say? 29.5 degrees. And of course, it hasn't even got to midday yet. So if you're looking for a great place to get a suntan, a great place to chill out, perhaps somewhere to walk up and down like the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and jet into the harbour to get yourself a tootsie of a drink and maybe a gourmet meal, Paphos should be at the very, very top of your list to get yourself on the internet, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. We are in downtown Skippy, by the way, and we're about to hit the main road. It's referred to in local terms as the Old Airport Road, and it's gridlocked to the left, so I think someone has tail-ended someone. Unfortunately, I'm not laughing, but you know, we've all done it, haven't we? So drive very, very carefully when you are in Paphos, because people are always in a big hurry and they like to stick themselves right up your bottom. So always be aware of it when you come to these things, which are called traffic lights, because people just don't like to stop. So you may stop and end up with, well, what can we say? Someone stuck up your bottom. There we go. Right, downtown Kato Paphos will be coming up very, very soon. We're going to wiggle and we are going to waggle and head in the direction of the promenade and the harbour area. That's the main event, as we call it, and of course that's where you want to be coming when you come to Paphos. Wherever you may be staying, perhaps if you're in Argaka, perhaps in Coral Bay, perhaps in Clear, Secret Valley, those kind of places, I'm pretty sure that at least one night you'll be coming down to the promenade and the harbour area. If you don't, well, you're missing out, and you're missing out on a lot, because it is a spectacality of an area. There's bars, there's restaurants, there's shops, there's people galore, and on top of all of that, there is the blue, 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 blue Mediterranean Sea. And if you're very, very unlucky indeed, you might get to meet Mr. Paul and Marika. Of course, that's Miss Archie Booth, who just happens to be the most beautiful woman in the world. If you're curious to know where she is, if you've missed an episode or two, she's jetted into downtown Tbilisi in Georgia. She's gone to see her mum, and of course she's going to be away for 3 to 4 weeks, but don't worry, she'll be coming back on a big bird, because she wants to see you and everybody in the downtown Kato Paphos harbour and the promenade area. Lady Andrea, what's going on? Those lights were flicked to red, especially for me. And luckily, everyone stopped and there's no one that stuck themselves up my bottom. Now, if you do like what you see, please hit that like and smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to keep coming back for the little bit of lunacy, or madness as we call it, as we take you on our travels in and around Paphos. Perhaps if there's somewhere that you'd like us to go, you can drop it in the comments, and you never know, that video may be coming very, very soon, especially for you. But of course, if you want to make sure it comes, why not go and hunt us down on that Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's a very familiar platform at the moment. Everyone's heard of it, and that's where you can go and buy a virtual coffee for content creators like ourselves. So Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and of course you can choose to read a little bit more about us and perhaps read a comment or two. People like to read comments, don't they, and find out what other people's opinions are and all those kind of things. And you're going to find out that well, a lot of people like us, so why not join that club and perhaps gift us that virtual coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, like Anna, my superstar, in downtown Krakow in Poland. She just happens to be the greatest lawyer in the world. Or perhaps if you are named Lord Harold, yep, he hit the jackpot, because he understood. He wanted to send some of the love from himself and Lady Pat, so they bought us 10 coffees. We thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, if your name is Viscount James, you've got a dad sitting next to you. Of course, that's our Sir Carl. And of course, your mum, oh yeah, that's our Lady Rebecca. We thank you very, very much indeed for those 3 coffees, and I'll be consuming them very, very soon indeed. That young man James is going to be coming to Paphos soon, and if you'd like, he you can come and sit next to Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul will shut up, or will jibber jabber as we drive in and around Paphos. And of course, the first person to sit in the car and jibber jabber with Mr. Paul was Baron von Cigar. Yes, indeed. And of course, you're more than welcome to come and join me on my travels. And of course, we can chitter-chatter and come up with ideas for the little channel known as Marika and Me. And of course, the latest channel idea is the buy a brick idea. Lots of people are getting on board. And of course, they want to see coming into reality the Marika and Me lounge bar. They're all saying, what a great idea. We'll be able to come down there and chat with like-minded people and hopefully hang out with Mr. Paul. And of course, the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Arching, receiving you on a booth. The service will be, wow, exceptional. That's the parking sensors kicking off, as usual. Mr. Paul was obviously that little bit close to this Mazda 2 in front. Good car, actually. Very good car for whizzing in and around downtown Paphos. So, the Marika and Me lounge bar will be launched in a year or so. Not long now, by the way, is it? Because this summer season is upon us already, soon be gone, and hopefully next year we will have raised the funds through Mr. Paul putting his hand in people's wallets to relieve them of their accident damage on their cars and the mechanical problems on the cars, and you never know, may even sell a cash guide to another gentleman very soon indeed. Very popular car all over the world, yes, including in downtown South Wales if your name is Lady Whitney. Yeah, she took the great pleasure of driving one of our superstar members, she is as well, our Sir Jace, her Sir Jace, down to the Aviation Centre in Gloucestershire, and he got a certificate because obviously he was very good indeed. And then they headed back to downtown South Wales. Bit of a dreary day, but don't worry, Lady Whitney, there's some brightness, and it's especially for you. And of course, you will be coming to downtown Kato Paphos very soon indeed. Anyway, back to the Marika and Me lounge bar. We're looking to sell what we call a brick, and of course, what will you get for it? Well, I'll tell you what you're going to get. Your name will be lit up in lights on a wall, and of course, along with all the other funders. And of course, when you come to the lounge bar, by the way, the price of the brick is going to be €150, by the way. You will have a credit digitally which you can download onto your mobile phone, and of course, when you come into the lounge bar, we will then extract that off your phone. So for quite a few days, maybe even your whole holiday, you'll be drinking and eating for free. So everyone told us that's a good idea. You're helping us to fund it, and then we're going to give it back to you. But don't worry, your name will still stay up in lights. Like I say, €150 per brick. Obviously, if you've got a partner in your life, you're going to want to purchase two, obviously, because you're going to have each name on each brick. So, special offer. If you buy two, it's €250. We're going to come up with family packages as well, obviously, and you'll get a discount along the route. But also, there are some people that said, look, I'll just have my name, but I would want to buy 5 or 10. So there'll be packages with discounts. So look forward to that coming very soon on the website known as Marika and Me. And there'll be other little options on there. There'll be things for people to buy, little mementos of the little channel known as Marika and Me. Beer mats, perhaps if your name is Duke Phil, Lady Sharon, you'll be able to smash that glass down straight onto Mr. Paul's face and get a But don't worry, once the teeth are knocked out, I'll go buy some more. That's for sure. And of course, if you want a beer cooler, yeah, that's right, the greatest car bodywork man in the world in downtown Essex, that's our Sir Steve and his old Mandy, who does like to make sandwiches, except on a Sunday, because that's her day off. Forgive that pothole, Dizzy Blonde. Hopefully your potholes in downtown Manchester are not as bad as ours. Although, you're probably stuck in gridlock traffic, aren't you? Anyway, this is the Hotel's Road. That's enough about the Marika and Me lounge bar for now. And also, you may have heard we're going to start to build a house, and that's going to be called the Marika and Me Mansion. And we're going to focus on building 5 suites, 1 for Marika and Me, and 4 for you guys. So if you wish, there are some strange people out there that want to come and stay with us. You will be more than welcome. Of course, there will be a charge, but of course, that will be deducted again, the price of the brick that you have bought. So in the end, we'll be giving to you, that's for sure. So, what's coming up? Alexander the Great Hotel is on the left-hand side. Could be the greatest hotel in the world, especially if you talk to the girl in charge of the show. That's our day man, and she's in there as we speak. And if you want to see her back on camera, I got a feeling that she's going to be in the Pelican restaurant tonight. Mr. Paul's going to be there, and we're going to be chewing the fat. So if you see us, why not pull up a seat and come and join us and get yourself a drink. All you got to do is chat away with Mr. Paul, and of course at the moment the girl from downtown in Hartlepool, our day man. And of course if your name is Sir Andy, yeah, that's what he did. He pulled up a seat, and of course he brought his girl, his very own blonde beauty, the greatest banker in the world, and of course that is our lady Sarah. And we will be keeping a brick or two especially for you. Like I said, we had to say a fond farewell to the Baron von Cigar. You've seen that cheeky, sneaky little monkey, that little scoundrel on camera once or twice. And of course, whenever he's there, he brings with him the greatest accountant in the world. She's got the greatest smile as well. And of course, that's our Lady Victoria. There's the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. And I tell you what, there's a lot of people wandering around having a spectacality of a day indeed. That's what Paphos is all about. You guys coming away, leaving all your problems, all your stresses and all of your strains, and relaxing and chilling out in the sunshine, looking out to that blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And there's no doubt about it, the sky is looking blue. The sea, yeah, it's looking blue. Mr. Paul, oh yeah, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So all that's missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Paddle like crazy. Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting. And we really are, especially for you. And of course the only other thing that's missing is Miss Marika. But don't worry, she'll be coming back very soon indeed. Let's wiggle and waggle and give you a view out across the harbour into the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. And please don't forget to keep coming back. Don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to hit that subscribe, and please don't forget to perhaps gift us that coffee or two, or buy the super thanks on YouTube itself. In the comment section you can gift us as little as $1.99. And don't forget to reserve your limited edition brick that's coming soon for the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, and of course the Marika and Me Mansion. There it is, downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and it really is waiting especially for you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed. Tell you what, it's looking pretty busy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I haven't even got anywhere near lunchtime yet, and the people are chuchka dancing in the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. All that's missing is you. Now, if you're a Durhamite, yep, downtown Durham, perhaps if your name is Sir Dave, and of course there's a girl in your life called Lady Elaine, do you remember this little bit of information you got? The rear car park to Paphos Harbour restaurants. If the main one is full, you can always sneak round the back and find that perfect parking space. One final shout out to one of our dukes and one of our duchesses, if your name is Duchess Phil. Sharon, sorry, I'm getting confused. There we are. I'm getting old, you know. Duchess Sharon, Duke Phil, very big shout out to you. And a shout out to Baron Fred, and of course Baroness Valerie. We thank you very much indeed. Feast your eyes and digest. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea.